IMC presents Moms in the Industry.
Hi, I'm Trina Renea and I'm a mom in the industry.
There's a lot that's been said about women in the freelance and entertainment industries. Whether we are entertainers, actors, fashion designers, spokespersons, publicists, nutritionists, speech therapists, authors, models, event planners, and chefs, we are most importantly moms. Join us as we educate, motivate, and inform others how we function as moms in the entertainment and freelance industries. Join me as we welcome Trina Renea to the Industry Moms Club.
Have 30 minutes in the day. I am originally born in Portland, raised in San Diego, and lived in LA most of my life. Okay. Originally, I came to Los Angeles to be a singer. I wanted to be signed like everybody else. And I eventually got into a punk rock band, and we got signed to Interscope Records, and we toured and had a great time, made records, videos for 3 years, and then my band broke up. I got signed, I went on tour, I signed autographs, like, you know, I did what everybody dreams, and I realized that it wasn't all that. It wasn't everything I expected it to be. I decided to take a different route, and I didn't know what I was going to do with my life, and so I thought of every career, every job. I'd ask everybody I saw, what do you do for a living? And then I'd be like, can I do that? No, I couldn't do that. And so it took me a while, but I ended up becoming an esthetician, which is strange because I went from a punk rocker to sitting quietly in a room with one person laying on a table, and I was like, oh, this is amazingly zen. It was awesome. So I took a great passion in aesthetics, and it was like such a great world. I love helping people with their skin, and that took off for me. I built a business called Facial Bungalow because I got so busy and I had such an overflow of clients that I needed to hire another esthetician, and I just made her do everything I do, and I just told clients, like, I know you want me, but she's just like me. And I just started building the business, so I had like 5 estheticians, and then Facial Bungalow existed for about 15 years, and then I had a baby, and that was a big, huge change in my life. And I praise all you moms out there, and especially all you single moms, because it's hard, so hard, and I only have one. I can't even imagine multiples. So at that point, you know, I became a part of moms groups and like hanging out with moms, which I never thought I would in my life. And then moms would be like, so what do you do? And I said, oh, I do facials. And they're like, oh, I wish I could get a facial. I can't do anything because I have this baby. I can't even take a bath. I can't even get a nap. And I'm like, what? This is crazy. I remember driving up the 2 freeway with my daughter, like I'm like, go to sleep, just go to sleep. I'm just driving up the freeway waiting for her to sleep so that I can like pull over and take a nap. And that's all I wanted to do. And I was like, I wish there was a place where I could just like take her and hand her to somebody for just like 30 minutes so I can just lay down and take a nap. That's all I want to do. 30 minutes. I don't want to hire a babysitter for 3 hours. I just want 30 minutes. And then you just push through that and you're like, okay, I can do this. And it's just exhausting, and it's not fair. And I don't feel it's fair for moms to have to go through this. I don't know why society has created this. It's not fair to children. It's not fair to our husbands or our mates, because we get frustrated and angry, then we take it out on our kids, and then we take it out on our husbands when they get home, and then there's just chaos. It's just not good. I don't think it's a good situation. So I was like, something's got to change. So I wanted to create some place where women could go and self-care and take a break from their kids, and the kids can take a break from them, and they can, you know, have 30 minutes in the day. That's what I've created. That's what I wanted to create. So I started building that. paper and started thinking it through. I went to a great place, a great source to know is SCORE.org. SCORE.org. You just contact SCORE.org and you'll find it in your city. It's free counseling for new business owners. Somebody told me about it and I was blown away. So I found my guy there. He's all the people that are the volunteers there are all retired business people. So I found my guy. He helped me make a business plan. In the beginning, my business plan looked awful and it was like, I'm gonna fail. And I was like, oh my God, how can we make it not fail? Because this has to happen. I need moms to be able to come to this place. It can't cost a fortune. It needs to be affordable for all, and it needs to be high end, and it needs to be clean, and I have to make this work. So we sat there for like weeks. I met with him every Thursday for 2 hours, and we figured out a way in this business plan to make this business make money. It was like a puzzle, you know. I'm like, okay, well, if I can't do that, what about this? And you know, we just figured it out. And then I got investors and then we opened. So this business, I feel like, is such a necessity for moms all over the world. And so we're eventually gonna franchise the business. One thing I know about moms is they wanna stay home with their kids. Financially, that's hard. So they start, you know, doing it for the first 6 weeks, the first 3 months, and they're like, how can I stay home with my child? They think of ways to start businesses. They think of business ideas that they can do, and they start trying to become little entrepreneurs. But I feel like moms can do it, and I feel like these days, more and more people are putting together play rooms and play areas so that you can go out and actually live your life with your child. So you can go to the, to the gym, and they have a playroom. You can go to work in an office space and they have a playroom, and you can go to IKEA and they have a playroom, and you can go to my spa and we have a playroom. So people are starting to get more on board with it. I feel like we just need more businesses to jump on board and have more childcare options for moms in the beginning of their lives with these children, and dads too. I mean, dads need a break too. But this spa is not just for moms, but it's for dads too. It's also a great date place, like day dates, like moms and dads coming together. This happens a lot with our clients where they'll come in on a Saturday or Sunday, they'll have a glass of champagne, they hang out for lounge time for a half an hour, we watch their kid, then they both go back and they get a little mini service, and then they'll go to lunch. And it's like a great place where the family can go for a little day date. I think it's awesome. So balancing home life and work life can be difficult sometimes, especially when you're starting a new business, because in a new business you have to be there a lot. In the very beginning, I was here 7 days a week, and it was hard on my family, but they were very supportive. My husband would bring my daughter here after school, and I would hang out with her for an hour, have lunch with her. She would play in the playroom. And I have her come here as much as possible, like at least once or twice a week. My husband will bring her over here and we get to hang out for a little while, like in the afternoon. Of course, I take time off now, so I get more time with her. And one of my clients actually told me this, and I think it's brilliant. And she said, you know, my mom was really a super busy working mom. And she said, and I didn't get to see her that much, but when she was with me, she was with me. She wasn't doing like her work or cleaning the house or working on her computer or whatever. She was with me. So I have special moments with her that I feel like are really important when you're a busy working mom, to give that dedicated time. So that's how I kind of balance my work life. Another thing that's really hard to do is date night with your husband. It's supposed to happen once a week, but I'm lucky if it happens once a month, but I do try to make that happen as well, because your husband also needs attention. It's not just your child. So. I'm Trina Renea, and I'm a mom in the industry.
For more information, go to www.momsintheindustry.com.